Exactly. We have the scattered showers and storms.
Yeah. Bring your umbrella.
You'll probably need the umbrella, but yeah, when we get into the middle of next week, we may all be like, oh yeah, remember rain? That was kind of nice for bringing down the heat, because next week is looking hotter and drier, and we'll be back to that really kind of scorching, sweltering feel without a lot of relief in the form of showers and storms. Tomorrow, do expect that hit or miss rain. We change our pattern for the end of July, the final couple days, and the start of August this week. And as I said earlier, there are no tropical threats, but we will just be watching and monitoring the Atlantic this week. There's a spot which is really not much of anything right now, but there are indications it may eventually try to organize some, and I'll show you more on that in just a second. First, though, our radar very quiet at this point. Our temperature at 81 in New Orleans, looking pretty nice out there this evening. And tonight, temperature is not bad in some spots with the scattered rain. Again, it kind of brings those daytime temperatures down, and then also our nighttime temperatures have mostly been upper 70s, or north of the lake, some lower and middle 70s. And that's what we're expecting for tomorrow. So tonight, rain has ended and our rain chance stays very slim. Tomorrow, I have a near 40 or 50% chance for some scattered rain, and our high temperature will likely be around 90 or so. Today, it was just 89 at the airport. And here's your planner. Pretty quiet start to the day. Then it ramps up with the rain chance through the afternoon and then tapers off. Our very familiar pattern at this point in the year, that diurnal pattern. Okay, into the tropics. I know you're probably curious about this. Look at what we're talking about. This is a tropical wave, but there is barely anything here at this point, even as far as any showers or clouds go at this point in time. So we are expecting it to move out to the west-northwest, and its chance of development is about 40% from the National Hurricane Center in the next 7 days. So let me just show you where this thing might eventually end up. Now, this is very early, so don't get too hung up on exact locations and things like that. We'll almost certainly see at least some elements of this change, but it might take a while to get going. And that's why I'm saying we're going to be talking about this for a while. I've paused it here on Thursday, and this is our European forecast. Has it somewhere around roughly northern Caribbean, maybe around Puerto Rico or approaching the Bahamas, as really still not too much. But this is where it looks like it might try to organize some around the Bahamas and maybe take this path possibly in the western Atlantic. We will see. Again, exact location this far out is very tentative. Let me show you our American model, the GFS. It takes a while to get going as well. It has it roughly the same position though. I've paused it here Thursday. Again, somewhere near Puerto Rico or Hispaniola, northern Caribbean to this corner of the Atlantic. And this also takes it on a similar path, but clearly a little bit farther to the west, maybe somewhere around Florida. And why we're thinking it will take this path, perhaps somewhat early in the game, is that we will have this particular high that will be guiding it off to the north and eventually maybe northeast. So you can see this is our steering pattern this weekend. We have the high pressure that's building in to keep us hotter and drier this week. It may start to recede a little bit to the west, but again, it looks like this system might take this path, and this is our pattern showing it kind of curving right around this high pressure center. So too early to say how strong it will get, will it organize, and exactly where it will end up. So we're talking about a full week plus. This is Sunday, not tomorrow, but a whole week out. So needless to say, we'll watch everything really closely. We'll keep you updated. At this point, though, we continue with no tropical threats, and even into next weekend, I still just have a pretty regular forecast for us with that slightly drier and hotter situation in place. Again, we'll watch everything, keep you updated. Our 7-day forecast shows those temperatures getting into the middle 90s. We're going to be sweating this week. Our feels like temperatures probably more like 105 to 110 in the afternoons. So that more scorching kind of summer feel will be here just in time to switch over into August on Thursday.
Oh, joy. All right. Well, a businessman in Florida is determined